As so many people approach retirement age or maybe watch their parents reach that stage in life, many start to wonder, will they be able to support themselves financially? Atop of the list of wishes for the golden years is to age in place in their own home. And to do that, you may need some help. One way is through a reverse mortgage. And now I know most of you have heard that term, but you may not fully understand how it works and can it work for you. David Summers is an expert in reverse mortgages with Pearl Mortgage, and he joins us to help. David, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Pleasure to be here, Gail. Thank you very much.
We throw that term around, you know, and before we get to it, you are a mortgage company that specializes in reverse mortgages. What else do you do at Pearl?
Sure. So we're a full-service lender. We are now licensed in 27 states, now obviously one in Ohio. We offer a variety of options from purchase to refinance to debt consolidation, term reduction, really a full-scale lender that offers a lot of options for our clients.
And one of those is the reverse mortgage.
That's right. One of them is the reverse mortgage.
Can you explain in, you know, as I said, in a little nutshell, what that means?
Absolutely. So a reverse mortgage, which is also known now as a home equity conversion mortgage, is a way for homeowners 62 and over to free up equity in their home and turn it into tax-free cash while making no mortgage payments, and they get to maintain the home ownership of their home.
Now, this person, though, has to have equity in the home, so they've had to pay off some part of that mortgage, am I right?
Yeah, generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, we're looking for clients that have about 50% equity in the home. You don't have to be free and clear in order to take advantage of this program.
Well, let's talk about some of the advantages of a reverse mortgage, and I know there are some that I didn't even know about. What are some of those?
Sure. So you can use this reverse mortgage for the option of paying off existing debt. I have a lot of clients that are looking to pay off their remaining balance on their mortgage. Mm-hmm. You can also afford in-home care expenses. There's really quite a lot of options you can use for this reverse mortgage. The equity is yours, and we're freeing it up for you.
And it's tax-free?
And it's tax-free.
That is amazing. That's the part I didn't even realize. Who can qualify for this? You said 62. Is there any other qualifications?
So believe it or not, if you're 62 and over and you live and occupy the primary home residence, you are eligible for a reverse mortgage.
Well, to give people an idea of kind of how this works, we have a couple scenarios, and you're going to help us walk through as to how it would work for these couples. So the first one is someone who's 62, they have a mortgage balance of $100,000 on a home that's worth $250,000, and their monthly payment is $1,100. How can a reverse mortgage help?
Sure. So if this client applies for a reverse mortgage, we can first pay off the remaining balance on their mortgage. And in this scenario, they can receive an additional $13,000 at closing, tax-free dollars, that they can apply towards additional debt or whatever they so choose. And again, they only pay property taxes and insurance moving forward.
What happens if that person passes away? What happens to that property?
Great question. It comes up a lot. So if someone were to pass away, just as they would be today, that home remains in the ownership of those entitled to the property.
Okay, interesting. And then it's passed along to heirs and things like that as well?
Correct.
Okay. Scenario number two. The client is 75, property is paid off and worth $250,000. I would think they have more options because they have a home that's paid off. What do you suggest?
Sure. So in this example, the one option is we can turn the equity that they have into monthly income up to almost $900 a month for as long as they live in the home. The other option is to go with a term of 10 years where they could receive more, up to $1,600 per month if they so choose. They can sell the home at any time and the reverse mortgage balance will be paid off in full.
In part, it almost sounds like, what's the catch? In a way,
sure.
And I'm sure that there are very many people that are skeptical about that. So they can come in and talk to you, and you can really explain their own scenario. They can talk it over and to see what's going to be good for them.
Absolutely. I encourage anyone to contact me because our job really is to educate homeowners. I mean, this is a very important product. There's a lot of questions to be asked, a lot of answers to be provided. We're here to help them out. When
did this reverse mortgage trend start? Because they hadn't been around for forever.
Sure. Well, it's been around actually for about 10 years or so, even longer. But recently, back in 2008, FHA took over, and now they're insuring these loan products. So they assure that you never owe more than what the home is worth. And that happens to be a big concern with homeowners. What would happen if they ever exceed the balance or their home value?
Especially after what they saw happen in 2008 to value of homes, I would sure that would be a concern.
Absolutely.
If people want answers to some of these questions and more, David, how should they get hold of you?
Sure. Well, they can contact me right away at 614-595-5598. I'm here to give them a proposal. There's no charge. There's no obligation. Again, I'm here to educate them on the product and let them know how much they qualify for.
And help them make that decision.
Absolutely.
Then. David, thank you. It's great education for me. It's nice to talk with you.
Thank you, Gail, very much.